Hi, my name is Indranyana Prampagunasegre, and now I'm going to present about packaging for F&M product. As we all know, packaging has traditionally been viewed as a means of holding content together as a way of protecting the physical good as it moves through the distribution channel. Next, packaging can create product identity with its unique design, style, or color. For example, Fraser and Neave F&M product, which is packaging, involve designing and producing the outer cover of the products such as containers and wrappers. Next, the package may consist of a primary package such as bottle for soft drink and secondary package such as the boxes containing the bottle which has been filled up with soft drink. Next, packages now perform more important sales tasks than ever due to increase in competition and culture on retail store shelves. Packaging attracts attention, describing the product, and finally making the sales. Last but not least, in recent years, product safety and green environment have also become a major packaging concern in F&M product. Thank you.
My name is Shashwindajit Kaur, daughter of Jaswant Singh. My matrix number is A20A2267. Today I'm going to present Fraser and Neave, which is F&M's transportation. In transportation, there are 5 modes of transportation, which are air, motor carrier, pipeline, rail, and also water. F&M uses trucking in their transportation mode. The availability of this type of carrier is high. Goods can be delivered from origin to the consumer's or buyer's destination as soon as the payment or the agreement have been made. Goods delivered on time and to the destination of the goods are being supplied with trucking. Convenient mode of transportation that is used is for door-to-door services. The speed of and dependability are the second fastest. It is because it has minimal traffic and there might be a stoppage, but it is still the second fastest. Capability of motor carrier trucking is the third. Unit of goods can be delivered in truck is limited. Size of truck to hold quantity of goods from F&M is limited, but F&M can use more trucks or also other type of trucks in trucking. Types of trucks are haulage and conventional trucking. In conventional trucking, there are box trucks, flatbed trucks, curtain-siders or curtain-side trailers, 40-footer and 20-footer trucks, and bonded trucks. Frequency of trucking is the second most frequent mode of transportation. Goods from F&M will be delivered as the drivers knows and always estimate their journey from point of origin, which is from the warehouse, to the consumer's destination. F&M have fully integrated an extensive distribution system to ensure that their products are efficiently distributed to the consumers. F&M minimize the environmental and social impacts by managing the energy usage. F&M also continuously innovate their process and implement digital technologies to drive efficiency. Benefits of using transportation. Transportation management system makes a proper transportation management for F&M, which is to tender loads, track shipment, gather and analyze historical performance data. It is always referred as a big data, which allows a company to see what's happening in its shipping operation. Through this, the benefit is visibility. Visibility is gained into transportation operations. Its changes can be implemented to increase efficiency and customer satisfaction, reduce transportation spend, and optimize packaging or storing procedures that are harmful and overall supply chain goals. The second is inventory flow. For F&M, the efficiency and effectiveness do related to transportation. Inventory can be kept lean and moved out and in warehouse if the transportation execution is successful. Inventory move in and out will be working effectively and with a quick pace. It also enhances warehouse efficiency, reduces lead time taken, and saves money from long-term storage. It is to move effectively and to avoid disruption. as disruption in the flow will make the flow to slow down and result in customer dissatisfaction and damage the loyalty to their product. The third is the sustainability. F&N consumers know what products they are buying and what an ideal company to buy from. Transportation is an emission-heavy industry. Consumers idealize to buy from companies which take their responsibility and reduce or minimize the usage of carbon footprint and also its consumption of energy. It is increasement of environmentally hazardous process can arise if the transportation process is inefficient. It makes the products unappealing to the consumers and customers due to the hazardous substance and harm it brings together. Last but not least, it is customer service. Transportation is the direct or mean that have contact with the consumers. Competency of the whole organization reflects from the point of delivery, which means if the delivery is always late, company will be labeled with negative views and services from the company might not be used by consumers anymore. Last mile logistics is complicated, costly, and always causes disruption and delays. High delivery performance and consistent customer satisfaction can ensure the proper transportation management. That's all from me. Thank you.
My name is Navisha Anak Perempuan Genggarajan and my metric number is A20A1582. Today, I'll be presenting about what is order management all about. Well, before we head into the order management process, I would like to explain what does order management refers to. Order management is a process that runs in the background of a store that takes place each time a customer takes their order until the purchase order reaches them. To understand it in a simpler way, order management basically receives order, keeps in track of customers' orders, and fulfilling customers' orders. Next is costly manual process. As we can see, before this order management process takes place, orders was taken manually by the workers. Therefore, it's a costly manual process to complete and deliver the order without any errors. But with the help of order management system nowadays, it controls the cost and generate revenue by automating manual processes along with reducing errors. Hence, as an overall, order management is a system that organizes and automates everything that needs to happen to give customers the best service, such as to receive their orders in time and in a good condition. The first process of order management starts right after a customer places their order and makes their payment. Person in charge for collecting the order should jot down customers' basic details such as their name, address, and contact number right after they make their orders. Their details are important before proceeding an order to ensure that the items purchased receives to the right person and to the right destination. Once done with this, the details of the purchases are forwarded to the fulfillment centers where the processing of order begins and getting the items ready for shipment. F&N has their fulfillment centers all over Malaysia as well as Thailand and Brunei that allows merchant to know which center to use for each order based on the location and stock for the purchases. A fulfillment center basically enables the company to keep a track of the order status so that customers are always updated and are satisfied with the service given. The second process is fulfill the customer's order. In this process, the company split into 3 different steps, which is picking, packing, and shipping. The first step is fulfilling an order in the F&N company. Starts with the picking process, where the items are retrieved from the warehouse. This is where the warehouse plays an important role in generating a pick list for every worker in the warehouse to receive the items in the most efficient way. Warehouse workers need to be able to pick the right items, whether it is soft drinks, dairies, or ice creams for a quick and accurate order. Therefore, having a pick list which contains the customer's information, date and time of the order, order number, product location in the warehouse, and product stock keeping units enables the process of picking to run smoothly. Furthermore, the third process is packing process. Once done picking the order, it will be sent to a picking station to be packed The packing station is not only responsible for packing the items and sending them off for shipping, but are also in charge of using the right packaging materials for each of the product, along with putting a shipping label on the package so that the items reaches to the customer's satisfaction and in a good quality as well. For example, fragile items like F&N glass bottles need to be packed with bubble wraps or with air pillows to avoid the bottle from being cracked, and also a properly sized box to avoid wasting packing material. Once picking and packing process is done, the next step is shipping process. Shipping couriers will pick up the orders from the warehouse and delivers to the customer's destination. There are two types of delivery options. One is normal delivery, which takes within 3 to 8 working days to deliver and no shipping charges are included, whereas the other one is express delivery, which the delivery will be on the next business day itself, and charges of shipping will cost extra 5 ringgit from the original price of the items purchased. Furthermore, express delivery is not covered for all states, so only selected states have the choices to pick either from these two delivery options given. For instance, Kuala Lumpur, Ipoh and Perlis. These states are provided with express delivery. In spite of that, both the seller and the customer will be given a tracking number to track the status of the delivery. This builds the trust in the customer towards the company and will tend to purchase again. The customers will tend to purchase again. Lastly is when the items ordered are delivered to the respective customer. Once the orders are delivered, the company checks whether the customers are satisfied with their product and receive feedbacks from them. This way, the company will come up to a plan in making the service even better in the future based on the feedbacks given. Well, that's all from me now. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Punita Balakrishnan, metric number A20A1911. So, today I'm going to talk about facility location for F&N Holdings Berhad. So, what does mean by facility location? Well, the facility location mean by the right location for the manufacturing facility, and it will have sufficient access to the shoppers, workers and transportation. Well, the F&N Holdings Berhad as said is facility locations at several places like Singapore, Thailand, Brunei, Sabah and Sarawak, Myanmar and other places too. Well, as a first part, let's go to Singapore. Singapore is chosen because its product innovation center with a spotlight on expanding its range of health and wellness, which is targeted products in a very sustainable manner. And F&N has been in Singapore since 1883 and it's currently owned by Thai beverage giant Thai Beef. Then, Singapore as the ability has been designed to include modern infrastructures and optimize manufacturing to deliver leaner productions, increase productivity with less human intervention, and vertical combination and connectivity within supply chain open completion. As a second part, let's go to Thailand. Thailand represents a replacement frontier for F&N beverages, and it had initially concentrated on southern Thailand using its iconic 100 Plus brand because the launchpad. And Thailand has its higher revenue because the loyalty programs and campaigns in both Thailand and Indochina wider region, which has higher exports revenue. And Thailand continue to prioritize on strengthening its commercial strategies, route to market execution, and its accelerating improving operations efficiencies across the business. Well, as a third part, let's go to Brunei. So, Brunei, it might be integrated into the present F&N East Malaysian operation for the efficient of operation. And FNN would launch its FNN range of products and Underplus in Brunei after the top of current licensing arrangements between FNN Limited and also the Coca-Cola Company. As a fourth part, let's go to Sabah in Sarawak. So, Sabah in Sarawak are enabling to localize more operations and optimize route to market in district. The new plan in eventually reduce transportation, multiplying handling, and also the environment footprint in supply chain. And they choose FNN Holdings Berhad and choose Sabah in Sarawak because they would like to explore the potential of integrating manufacturing capacity for dairies product of Sabah in Sarawak. And they have been choose Sabah in Sarawak as their facility location to increase its role as a number one investor and employer while growing the state's economic capacities. Last but not the least, FNN Holdings Berhad chose Myanmar because it has commerce operations of Emerald Brewery Myanmar as an emblem of return to the Myanmar's beer market. And Myanmar is a vital marketplace for Thai beverage, which is FNN could increase its sales widely within the market. And the brewery ready to facilitate a lift in production capacity within the coming years, which will be more utilized for FNN company. Till then, thank you.
Hi, my name is Fraser. Today I'm going to present about the customer service of Fresh and Neave company. In general, customer service is the organization's ability to deliver its product to customer. Customer service doesn't lie in the cell of marketing division facing customer only. It also depends on production, procurement, logistic, finance, and quality control. Fresh and Neave, more known as FNN, very concerned about customer service. FNN companies analyze to understand better what customers need to be able to meet it accurately and even be able to offer more than what they need. For example, they have an online complaint platform. Anyone can access the platform. Individually, problems related to FNN product are most welcome to make any complaint. FNN companies also use platforms such as Facebook and Instagram to make it easier for customers to contact them. The company also open complaint via telephone call handled by FNN customer service officer. Next, actively researching. According to an FNN report, they emphasize the development of beverage products that are good for health. This can be seen through effort to reduce the sugar content in their product and increase vitamin and minerals to improve healthy nutrition. The company also introduced new products such as 100+ Active and Nutri Soy Fresh. 100+ Active is a non-carbonated drink specifically designed to meet the needs of active in sport, while FNN Nutri Soy is a fresh pastured soy milk that contains all benefits of 9 amino acid and high calcium drink. Next, the emphasis, the attitude, commitment of an employee. Employee guided by certain basic principles to avoid everything that could damage Fresh and Neave reputation. For new employee, the Human Resources Department will present a code of business ethic and conduct during the orientation. And for the existing employee, change are informed via employee email. The last one is perfect facility. FNN frequently makes exploration to ensure that technology and continuously update. For example, FNN companies underwent several machine. The company has ended polyethylene Tefret or PET machine at Shah Alam and the first UHT high temperature processing machine in Kuching, Sarawak worth RM31 million ringgit. That's all from me. Thank you.